Hey, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Thirsty Thursday, only a couple hours left of that, and then it's finally frickin' Friday, and then, of course, it's Wild Card Weekend. Wild Card game Saturday, and then comes Sunday at 4:30. We got the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. I haven't watched it yet. Philly 500 has been texting me all day. He's like, oh, we got to have a bet. We got to have a bet. Oh, I'm coming after you. I'm coming for your meats and this, that, and the other. And he's just sent me a link. I haven't watched it yet. I have not had time. I've been busy as could be. It's been one of those crazy days. You know, I was looking so forward to tomorrow. Oh my God. I got teased a little bit. I've been wanting for well over a year. I know Howard Floyd helped me out to be able to get this thing. And I've been wanting to get the CNC machine because of things that I could do with it that I couldn't do before. And then I looked at one machine last year, an Axios machine, which is a good machine, but it still wasn't, it was a lot. And I kind of waited. Then I started thinking, well, maybe I'll just get a small machine and do stuff. But by the time you started looking at the entry level ones for like $1,000 that can only do carvings that are this big, it's kind of like, if you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. So then I started looking at some bigger machines. And I started looking at the bigger machines, the X Pro Carve, which is a bigger machine because it's like 29 by 29, which is a lot bigger. But then I saw the video on putting it together. It's like, I don't work at a factory. They're like 16 hours to assemble it. I'm like, damn, I done built a house that quick. And looking at that, oh, it put me off. And so I kept waiting and waiting and waiting. And then I looked right after Christmas, and I said, I'm going to bite the bullet on the X Carve. And see, we still have ice and snow here. And then their professional one, their real big ones, were on sale. It was $1,500 off. I mean, it's an expensive machine. And they have financing. So I was like, okay, I'll get the small professional one, which is still more space than I can really put in the shop easily. But I've been working on this and getting it together, and they called me today and said, well, we've got a problem. Some of the pieces that we need for the smaller units are out of stock and won't be available till February. And I was like, dude, I've been there right now, okay? When my dishwasher upstairs broke, they came through and they said, well, the parts aren't available. Normally we have them on the truck. He said, but they should be in 2 weeks. That was 3 months ago. My in-laws bought a refrigerator. It came in damaged. And they said, well, we're going to leave this one here for you now. And when they come in, we'll, come and exchange it. Because we don't know when that's going to be. And that took 9 months. So it was like, dude, there's no guarantee you're going to get the parts by February. He said, well, what we can do is, we can give you the full-size machine at no extra charge. We have those in stock, and we could send those out on Friday. Okay, cool. So now, I need more space. So when I got home, I've been working in the workshop trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to fit this big mother humper in here. In the end, what seemed like something that was going to be a nightmare, and it still might be, in the end is going to be better for me. And that's where you've got to be able to roll with the punches and react and come up with a different point of view and a different way of thinking so you can get a different outcome. And that's what I've been doing today. So here we are with the Dallas Cowboys. It's crazy that the Dallas Cowboys literally had everybody on the field today. Everybody. Tyron Smith, full participant. They had pads on today. Full participant, Tyron Smith. Zeke Elliott, Tony Pollard. We got everybody off a COVID list and no new cases. No new cases. Although Amari Cooper did get fined $14,000 for not wearing a mask at the Mavs game. Didn't wear a mask at the Mavs game. NFL decided to fine him more than they did for Aaron Rodgers for basically saying he was immunized. Anyway, we know how that goes. For the Cowboys, we don't have Jason Garrett in the playoffs anymore, thank God. We have Mike McCarthy. We have Kellen Moore. We got Dan Quinn. Hopefully, they're looking at these playoff problems from a different angle. In the past, we've had to rely completely on the offense to protect the defense. And we've seen Aaron frickin' Rodgers go down the field only to rip our hearts out. I hate Aaron Rodgers. But finally, we have a defense that is more than respectable, that hopefully will be able to help our team. I'm sick and tired of hearing all these talking heads that seem to have revisionist history and act like San Francisco is like the defending Super Bowl champs, and that the Cowboys are little sisters of the poor. Hey, numbnuts, you do know, as much as you've trashed my quarterback Dak Prescott, and you leave guys like Matthew Stafford a turnover frickin' machine alone, you've basically said Dak Prescott is a dink and dunk, a slumping, hurt shoulder, messed up ankle nobody. That nobody right there has the Dallas Cowboys with the number one offense in points and yardage. And somehow, the Dallas Cowboys are the 7th-rated defense. I know, as Colin Cowherd said, I know. That you only say that the Cowboys, the only reason why their defense is good is because they take the football away. Well, you could say that about the defense in 2014, because they were 19th ranked in scoring defense, but they were number 2 at taking the football away. That defense, you could say, without taking the football away, they aren't any good. But the reality is, they are really good. They do have a bunch of pass rushers. They do have some good cornerbacks. And finally, everybody is there together and healthy. This is the healthiest this team has been. And now there's the expectations, of course, the talking heads. It's Super Bowl or bust. It's not Super Bowl or bust for, the Rams, even though they've gone through and they got Matthew Stafford and everything else, and that they've traded every pick away, basically bringing in everybody, Odell Beckham and Von Miller and Matthew Stafford and everything. It's not Super Bowl or bust for those guys. It's okay if they don't. Yeah. It wasn't Super Bowl or bust for Carson Wentz, right? The Colts, of course, were the playoffs last year, and they thought they were just a quarterback away. So, or maybe it is Super Bowl or bust. Maybe they're already busted. I guess we'll find out or did they already play Hard Knocks? I have not watched a single episode, but I think I need to watch that one. But I guess when you're the Dallas Cowboys, it is Super Bowl or bust, or we'll have a conversation about it. That's what it'll be. Anyway, I'm a little tired tonight. Get back up early in the morning so I can start rebuilding this. Redoing this whole work area for the workshop. Literally just starting over. But it's all good because I'm happy that I have what I have. And when I finally get this whole thing done and working, I'm going to be able to really do some cool stuff. And what I can say to you guys is, if you want to invest or if you want to bet on yourself. Invest in yourself, because nobody's going to work as hard as you do for you. And that's what I'm trying to do myself, is always bet on me. Hope you guys have a great night, and we're getting closer, guys. We are getting close to the playoffs. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. That is, if I don't slip on this ice and bust my head open. If I was smart, I'd bring the salt down. But I'm not that smart, am I? Shoo. Peace.